and it is sincerely appreciated. We would ask that the parents in attendance stand when their name is called, and your athlete will come to you. Thank you. C Squad, 8th grader, Casey Fisher, daughter of Boyce and Stephanie Fisher. 8th grader, Bree Rademacher, daughter of Jeremy and Laura Rademacher. 9th grader, Jenna Gosselin, daughter of Rick and Shannon Gosselin. 9th grader, Abby Lean, daughter of Deanna Bertram and Chad Bertram. 9th grader, Taylor Shelton, daughter of John and Sarah Shelton. 9th grader, Ava Dieters, daughter of Justin and Amber Dieters. 9th grader, Kylie Weller, daughter of Greg and Brenda Weller. 9th grader, Marissa French, daughter of Dennis and Tracy French. Junior Varsity, 8th grader, Tiffany Dingman, daughter of Eric and Andrea Dingman. 9th grader, Adley Hagan, daughter of Nathan and Sarah Hagan. 9th grader, Bree T. Schaefer, daughter of Pat and Trish T. Schaefer. 10th grader, Faith Rademacher, daughter of Aaron and Jessica Rademacher. 10th grader, Grace Jackson, daughter of Wayne and Christine Jackson. 10th grader, Presley Detloff, daughter of Brian and Tracy Detloff. 10th grader, Madison Huffman, daughter of Brian and Michelle Huffman. Our managers, junior, Bella Buckentine, daughter of Mike and Heidi Buckentine. Senior, Hillary Prentice, daughter of James and Kim Prentice. And senior, Olivia T. Schaefer, daughter of Pat and Trish T. Schaefer. Varsity players, junior, Abby Berge, daughter of Jess and Tammy Berge. 10th grader, Annie Yeager, daughter of Pat and Sheila Yeager. 10th grader, Brooklyn Fisher, daughter of Boyd and Annette Fisher. Junior, Tiana Schwinghammer, daughter of Davis and Amber Schwinghammer. Junior, Allie Dingman, daughter of Eric and Andrea Dingman. Junior, Ella Halverson, daughter of Ryan and Jesse Halverson. Junior, Harley Raring, daughter of Alan and Lori Raring. Senior, Kaylee Fisher, daughter of Boyce and Stephanie Fisher. And senior, Shelby Anderson, daughter of Randy and Carla Anderson.
Tonight is also a special night for our basketball team as we honor our 4 seniors. Parents, please join your daughter at center court when your name is called. Manager, Olivia T. Schaefer, daughter of Pat and Trish T. Schaefer. Manager, Hillary Prentice, daughter of James and Kim Prentice. Shelby Anderson, daughter of Randy and Carla Anderson. And Kaylee Fisher, daughter of Boyce and Stephanie Fisher. First, I would like to thank the parents of these 4 young ladies. You have raised your daughters to be committed, hardworking young adults. Things don't go as planned in life, especially in athletics, so I appreciate your continued support of these seniors in our program through the tough times as well as all of their successes. These ladies will take part in their last regular season home game tonight. This group of senior athletes are all multi-sport athletes, have been part of 4 winning basketball seasons, 2 subsection championships, 2 academic gold honors, 2 state tournament trips, a first ever CMC conference championship for BBE girls basketball, and also a first ever trip to the girls state basketball championship game and came home runners-up in Class A. Ladies, these accomplishments don't just happen by chance. You have shown commitment through the years to our program through hard work on the court, being great teammates and leaders throughout summer skill sessions, in the weight room, and also in the classroom. You are a talented and fun group of girls with bright futures and are a true representation of student athletes. Thank you for all the great memories in helping build a tradition and break through barriers for BBE girls basketball.
for Josie Knutson is good. Nice penetration, Luke Dingman into Andrew Weller.
It's there. Yeah, here we go.
Welcome to BBE for tonight's Central Minnesota Conference matchup between the visiting Kimball Cubs and your Belgrade Brutendale Rosa Jaguars. Tonight's contest will be played under the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. We thank the officials for their part in tonight's game and ask that all fans cheer for their team and not against their opponents. We also ask that parents supervise their children. Please stand and honor our country and those that fought to preserve our freedom as we play our national anthem.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Central Minnesota Conference girls basketball matchup between the visiting Kimball Cubs and the Belgrade Brutendale Rosa Jaguars. Starting off, let's meet the lineups from the visiting Kimball area Cubs. Starting at guard, senior number 1, Madeline Hunt. Starting at guard, junior number 11, Olivia Mortensen. Also starting at guard is a junior, number 15, Ellie Keekley. Starting at forward, sophomore, number 25, Ava Molitor, and rounding out the starting lineup for the Cubs is junior forward, number 45, Kristen Hilbert.
The Cubs have a record of 17-7, and in the conference they are 10-3.
Now we turn our head to the Belgrade Brutendale Rosa Jaguars, who come out with the starting lineup of this. Starting at guard, senior number 3, Shelby Anderson. Starting at forward, junior number 5, Tiana Schwinghammer. Also starting at forward is junior number 13, Allison Dingman. Starting at forward, senior number 14, Kaylee Fisher. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Jaguars is junior guard number 25, Harley Raring.
Jaguars come into this game with a record of 16-8, and in the conference they are also 10-3.
Yeah, as most can see, 10-3, same record. They are standing alone at the top. Which means
alone.
What?
Not alone.
Well, they're alone from the pack is what I meant.
No.
Well, how not?
Holding Ford is also 10-3. So there's a
We'll fact check that. We'll fact check that right
All right,
here.
well, we'll come back to this. Anyway, this game is on the line for conference chance regardless. It
Yes.
just might be a tie if I'm wrong or not.
9-3 as I see Holding
Yeah,
Ford.
they played last night against Painesville and won, so they are 10-3.
Oh, well, Sandra did correct me, and I am wrong. So, but needless to say,
Yeah.
they still got to do a.
Yeah. Still going for the champs regardless of
Yep.
if
Trying
they
to clinch
tie
a
it or
share.
not.
Yes, trying to clinch a share of the conference championship. So it's on the line for both of these teams here. And who does Roy? Oh, so Kimball or Holding Ford has to play Royalton next.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, Saturday. Wow. So that's going to be big implications for that game. And Royalton did beat Kimball to allow all of this ties to go on. Kimball was in the running. You know, they were in the front shotgun seat, so.
Yeah, Kimball lost to Royalton last night, 62-55, so.
And the Jaguars picked up a win away in Eden Valley as the tip is won by Kimball, but the shot there on the fast break, Ellie Keekley couldn't get that to go, and now the Jaguars will take over. Tiana Schwinghammer doing the ball handling up top, a trap at the top by Kimball nicely. Mishandled there by Dingman, then corrals it and gets it to Schwinghammer, and the Jaguars will set up in this offense.
Kimball's in a type of zone, but
It's kind of like a match zone. They're kind of guarding their little areas. It's more of a 2-3, but they really extend. Tiana Schwinghammer gets the Jaguars on the board with her first 3 of the night, and Kimball wastes no time getting up the court. 3 on the way, no good, off the hands of Mortensen. Battle for the rebound goes to the Jaguars, and Harley Raring corrals the loose ball, and the Jaguars now on the offensive end again. Now Harley Raring will put up a 3. That's no good.
A
Rebound.
nice steal from her.
And a big block there by Hilbert. She's listed at 6 foot, and she's every inch of that 6 feet. She's definitely got the height advantage over any girl on the court right now. And that's going to be a foul there called on the entry pass. That's going to go on Ellie Keekley. That'll be her first, team's first.
Yeah, exciting games here earlier, JV and C squad. The Jaguars both won both of those games. I think it was 2 or 3 both games. So hope to see if there's another exciting game here.
Allie Dingman then goes up, and she'll get fouled. That's going to go on number 45. That's going to be on Kristen Hilbert. That's going to be big for Kimball. I mean, you have that size of player, and the opposition does not. You got to exploit that as much as you can. And
yeah, see if she can stay out of foul trouble.
Yep. Allie Dingman, she's not scared of much.
No.
That is for sure. But she also has her share of foul trouble as well. So that's going to be big to see what these posts can do tonight. As she goes 2 for 2, and the Jaguars extend their lead to 5. Madeline Hunt working against Harley Raring, and off the hands of Hunt, and it goes out of bounds, and another turnover for Kimball here.
Yeah, so far Kimball really hasn't been able to set up anything in the offensive side besides that quick 3.
Yeah. That pass deflected there by Hilbert, and now comes Hunt down the other way, kicks it out to Mortensen. She'll take another 3. That one's off as well. Rebound goes to Hilbert, and she'll put that in.
Yeah, with that size too, a lot of look to box her out. Oh, she's gonna get a lot of offensive boards here.
Yeah, Harley Raring tried to take a charge there, but that was more of a trying to give me foul there on the offensive foul. Tiana Schwinghammer, she won't go to the line on that. It's just on the drive. That's going to be on Madeline Hunt, the senior guard for the Cubs. That'll be her first, team's 3rd.
Yeah, and she's the only senior, the lone senior on the team.
And what did their overall is 17-7.
Yeah.
That's going to be a strong team next year and the years to come for sure. Shelby Anderson for 3, no good. Battle for the rebound falls in the hands of Ava Molitor.
Hunt just kind of dribbling all over, fell, got the ball.
Another 3 on the way from Mortensen, no good again. 0 for 3 from the same spot
Yeah, that
on the
must
court.
be her spot.
Yes. Baseball pass up to Tiana Schwinghammer, and the Lady Jags are running the floor nicely tonight, and that's exactly what they want to do. That pass deflected there by Dingman, and she's fighting with Hilbert down there. She needs some help side there, and Kaylee Fisher has it. But then the other help side doesn't come, and the shot from, I believe that was Ava Molitor on the weak side, just couldn't get that to go.
Yeah, Hilbert actually almost knocked it out of her hands instead there.
Yeah, I don't think she knew if it was her teammate who grabbed the ball. So Dingman tries shooting it into the middle of Shelby Anderson, stolen away by Keekley, and she lays it in on the other end.
Yeah, way to take it all the way and just not waiting for the Jaguars to set up their defense.
Just from the pace of this game so far, you're definitely going to be able to tell that both teams are looking to push and transition and get a lot of steals. As that's another just miss errant pass. Keekley going down. Tiana Schwinghammer standing straight up. Hilbert for the offensive rebound on the weak side, and then she'll get fouled there.
Yeah, good follow there. Hustled down with the player there and got that board and a nice foul.
Yep, that's going to go on Allison Dingman. That'll be her first. So as we were just talking about, Hilbert picks up her first, and Allison Dingman does it on the end. Harley Raring will check out as Anna Yeager will check into the game for the Jaguars. Oh for 2 at the line, and now we're going to get another foul on Allison Dingman. That's not the foul you want to pick up right there after picking up your first. And then, yeah,
I'm not really, I mean, both were going for the ball, I guess.
Yep, no one really had positioning, but ref calls a foul, it's a foul, and that's the way it is. 3 from the top of the key, that's up and good.
I'm wondering if that's not going to start her to get going even more here.
Exactly, yep. Mortensen 1 for 4 now, but if she's taking 4 3-pointers, you definitely know that's her game.
I imagine she shoots quite a bit.
Now passing it up top, Tiana Schwinghammer driving
nice
in again.
Attack. Goes through like 4 defenders there and ends up with a pretty easy layup.
Yep, that's definitely the Jaguars got to be their game. I mean, that dribble drive is definitely working so far, and we'll see if Kimball can stop that. Is another 3 on the way, no good. That was Ellie Keekley.
The Cubs are doing a nice job picking up a little bit too, just making the Jaguars be a little off guard, not knowing when they're going to get picked up and not.
Good passing goes to Kaylee Fisher. Kaylee Fisher then goes all the way in, can't get it to go. Shelby Anderson on the weak side rebound. She puts that in for 2. That weak side has been pretty vulnerable for both teams on layup attempts, so that's definitely something the coaches have got to see. I mean, it's happened on both sides of the court for each team. Got to be something that's going to be cleaned up by the Cubs and Jaguars here tonight. Hunt now calling for a screen. Anna Yeager tipped it out, did a good job of there, and then Keekley comes to grab it, gets it down to Hilbert, and now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go on, I believe, Madeline Hunt. Nope, number 11. Yeah. That's Olivia Mortensen. Allison Dingman will check out as Brooklyn Fisher, a sophomore for the Jaguars, checks in. She played some big minutes earlier in the year, and she has been lately too. Yep.
Especially when Dingman gets into a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, Brooklyn is just, I mean, she's listed at 5'10", but she's definitely not she doesn't have the body size that Allison Dingman does to show a bigger presence down in the post. But Brooklyn Fisher is another one that's not scared of anything, as that ball is stripped and stolen by the Cubs. Here comes Hunt down the floor, kicks it out. Now down to Hilbert.
I have to imagine they're really going to push the ball inside, especially with Dingman out.
Yep. Brooklyn Fisher just got to do her best to stay in front of her. If you're standing up straight and staying in front, then they can't do anything about that. Now we'll see if the Jaguars can extend their lead here, up 11-9 here early. Tiana Schwinghammer drives, kicks it out to Brooklyn Fisher. Now working it around, ends up in Kaylee Fisher's hands, and the Jaguars will set up top. Now getting it into the high post of Kaylee Fisher. Shelby Anderson for 3, that's no good, and the rebound to Mortensen. Is that right that Shelby, the first time they played him, had like 5 or 6
three-pointers?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, so she can get hot, and if she did at the right time, I believe that was one of the games where Harley Raring wasn't back and Abby Berge just went out. So Hunt now going through, picks it up, gets it over to Mortensen for 3, and she's got it. 2 straight threes for Mortensen after 3 straight misses, and she's got 6 points and gives the Cubs the lead. We'll see if the Jaguars can they got to push the ball. They got to move the ball here against this zone. They're just making bad passes and thinking about it too much. As Hunt gets another steal down the court, blocked by Tiana Schwinghammer, and now we'll see if they can push in transition. They do, cap to Kaylee Fisher, and that's a hard foul there by Mortensen, and Kaylee Fisher will go to the line. That's a good foul there.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
might
exactly
as well
what you
make
want
her
to
earn
do.
it.
Yep. That is going to be her second foul, though, so that is something to watch as well. Mortensen hitting those 2 threes, you definitely don't want to go sit in the bench and get cold after that. Kaylee Fisher can't get that one to fall. These same 2 teams are playing over in Bruton right now as the boys are taking host to the Kimball Cubs, all due to scheduling conflicts that both of these teams are playing each other in both, and that's going to be another turnover by the Cubs. But the boys, the BBE boys took care of business last night against Paynesville. A lot were expecting that to be a very competitive game, and BBE came out and definitely showed why they're the number 2 team in the state. So good to see them, and we'll see if they can take care of business. Last night they did clinch the conference championship, and now the girls are trying to clinch a share, at least a share tonight, as that's going to be a foul there by Anna Yeager.
She had a good pick the first time, and then ended up kind of just going a little bit too aggressive and picked up a foul.
She turned and was following the ball, and then ended up running right into the girl.
She kind of fell too, so that didn't help.
All knotted up at 12 here, 10:40 to go in the first half. Drive goes to Mortensen, then leaves it off, and that's going to be a travel there as Ava Molitor just switched pivot foots down there, it looked like. Harley Raring's going to check back into the game for Anna Yeager. Now the Jaguars got to figure out something with this zone. Skip passes are going to be their friends, along with shot fakes. Tiana Schwinghammer, mid-range jumper, no good. Follows it up, grabs her own rebound, no good, and Hilbert then grabs the rebound for the Cubs.
I mean, nice job following your shot if you know you're not going to make it. She had one of those last night too, I believe, and one of the important times of the game.
And that's going to, I thought that was off on Shelby Anderson's hand there, but the ref had a better view, so it is going to go to the Jaguars as number 13, Allison Leiter, a sophomore for the Cubs, checks in for the first time. We'll see if the Jaguars go for more of that dribble penetration. They've kind of ran away from it. Skip pass and attack the gaps. Jaguars just keeping it on that right side of the court. Finally get it down and then work it right back out to that right side.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking for the middle, but the middle's not open. You got to reverse the ball around some.
Harley Raring, deep 3. That one's way off the mark. Ellie Keekley grabs the rebound, slings it up. That pass stolen by Tiana Schwinghammer, and she's off to the races now. She'll slow it up for the second, and now allows the Kimball Cubs to, there's good dribble driving. I don't know who was I think it was Harley or Kaylee who touched the ball while being out of bounds.
I think it was Kaylee.
Kaylee probably, but. So another turnover here. That fast pace has not slowed down here.
No. Makes it for a very exciting game, especially once again when the conference champs are on the line.
Yeah. Jaguar defense did a good job there on Hilbert, just not fouling, not doing anything, but then didn't grab the weak side rebound, and Hilbert does it herself and puts that in. She's got 6 points, and if she can do that all night, Jaguars in.
They're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, they're for a rough ride. Harley Raring leaves that one way short. Madeline Hunt with the rebound. And now they're gonna get a foul there.
Looks like she's pretty close to the line over there, but go with the foul instead.
Yep, the Jaguars doing a good job of riding, just doing a little too much and give a little hip check. As Bree T. Schaefer checks in for the Jaguars. Bree is a 9th grader who only in the last part of the season, and that's Hilbert there as Ella Halverson was
Kind of got stuck in a weird position.
Yeah, I think she was trying to front her, but I don't know if that's the defense the Jaguars are in right now that allows her to front. Bree T. Schaefer now. Almost traveled there, but caught herself.
Got a big step there.
And that's just another bad pass from the Jaguars, just not taking care of the ball at all. And Kimball, we'll see if Kimball could start taking advantage of these even more, as that one gets blocked and it'll stay with Kimball.
Yeah, the Jaguars have the right idea of trying to get in the middle, but just not at the right time right now.
No. That pass deflected in. Now over to Mortensen for 3. That looks good. No good. Shelby Anderson with the rebound. Ooh, that could have been a carry right there.
A nice pass there.
That's a blocking foul there, yep.
He fooled me. I thought he was going for it there.
Yeah, he was gearing back for it, but she definitely was moving still and wasn't completely set. So that is a blocking foul. So Kaylee will go to the line. Kaylee Fisher will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is going to go on Allison Leiter. That'll be her first, team 6th of the half. Jaguars have 14 foul. Oh, and they're not calling a shooting foul. So she won't go to this line to shoot 2. Skip pass there. Kaylee Fisher almost mishandled it. Gets it down. Fisher now to Raring. Raring for 3. That one's way long, and that's going to stay with the Jaguars on an inadvertent bounce off of Olivia Mortensen. I don't think her or Ella Halverson were ready for that to be swung over to them. Swinging it over to Fisher. That pass jumped.
Yeah.
And the layup is no good. No Jaguars went down to get the ball, and that's just lack of hustle. And good job on Mortensen's end. Olivia Mortensen running down and never giving up on the play.
Realizing that nobody else was coming down, and just an easy layup for her.
Yeah. Mortensen's up to 8 points for the Cubs. Shelby Anderson now for 3, no good. Ella Halverson grabs the rebound, then goes through people, and no good again, and Hilbert then grabs the rebound. That's a good job there from Ella Halverson. And that's a charge. Shelby Anderson draws the charge, and that's a big, big momentum shift there. So that foul is going to go on Olivia Mortensen. That's going to be her 3rd foul.
That's going to be huge for the Cubs, already having 8 points and, two threes.
Yep. Kaylee Fisher checks out as Tiana Schwinghammer is back in for the Jaguars. Yeah, and I was surprised there for a second that they weren't getting Mortensen out with a chance to pick up her 4th. And then Harley Raring does a good job and goes right at her. Bree T-Shea from the short corner, that shot no good. But that's a smart play from the junior. Raring going right at her on the drive, just
seeing if you can pick up a quick follow there.
Still a lot of room. Bree T-Shea gets a hard screen set there at the top of the key. Kimball just not able to do anything with it. Trying to get it down to Hilbert. The help side's not there, and it's stolen by Harley Raring. Pushing up the floor, Bree T. goes in against Madeline Hunt. Too hard off the glass, and that's going to be a foul there, as I think they're just expecting too many fouls to be called the way the whistles are going, and the flow of the game isn't going to be the same all night. As Mortensen does check out, as number 25 Ava Molitor checks back in. Hunt swings it over to Keekley, gets it down to Hilbert. She turns and
she's
fires.
got some good moves down there.
Yeah.
And a nice touch on her shot.
And the lead is up to 8 points, and Christina Anderson needs to talk it over with their team as the Jaguars trail the Cubs 20-12 with 5:16 left in the first half. back here as the Cubs lead the Jaguars 20-12 with the 5:16 mark in the first half. We'll see.
I don't really know. Jaguars have not scored in quite a long time because it was tied 12-12 at one point.
I think the Jaguars might have been up like 12-10,
Yeah.
you know, so it's probably 10 or 11 straight points here by the Cubs, and the Jaguars on the offensive end have just completely stalled. I think probably 8 or 9 of their points have came off the fast break too, and the Jaguars have not been able to get fast break points as they've been letting up too many fast breaks to.
And this zone, and the Jaguars just aren't sure what to do with it and are ending up shooting a lot of threes as we have another one here. And we'll hit
That goes
that
in,
one, so
yes.
that's good to see.
That's a big shot there from Harley Raring, her first 3 of the night to drop, and that's going to be huge if she can get going for the Jaguars on the outside and make Kimball guard her out there. Trying to get down, and there's no help side defense, and Hilbert was just a little too slow to turn, but she would have been all alone there. And Ella Halverson then picks up the foul, just doesn't move her feet and lets Hilbert go right around her. And that's the tough part now with Allison Dingman out. She's really the only post that has guarded a post like Hilbert as she sinks that one, and she's got 11 points. And that one rattles in, 2 for 2. Harley Raring skip pass over to Kaylee Fisher. Flash by Shelby Anderson in the middle. Tiana Schwinghammer now for 3. That one looked good, no good. Ball's bouncing around. Tiana Schwinghammer ends up on the floor along with Leiter. And that's going to stay with the Jaguars. That's that effort, though. Tiana Schwinghammer easily could have let Leiter grab that ball.
Grab it.
She's going to need to play a big game tonight for sure if the Jaguars are going to have any chance at.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if we ever said the score.
This Kimball defense is just all over the Jaguars right
Jaguars
now.
are not sure how to handle it.
Nope. And that's that weak side rebound. Tiana Schwinghammer standing there. That's exactly where you want to be. You all can't be on that one side. I mean.
Anyway, what did I say before? The last time the Jaguars played Kimball was over a month ago, and they lost to Kimball by 3 as Harley Raring hits another 3. So that's good to see her getting hot as she missed her first couple of shots.
And it's a 4-point game now, 22-18, as we approach the final minutes here of the first half. Shelby Anderson's got it, gets it to Harley Raring, and this is where the Jaguars got to try pushing it up. And that pass ends up going out, and I thought it looked like Tiana Schwinger, but the angle was just bad on that because none of the Kimball, who had a way better angle, they didn't react. So it definitely was probably out off of the Kimball Cubs there. Tiana Schwinghammer up top. She'll take the shot. That's no good. And
so just let that one go out of bounds.
Yep. I mean, that's a shot. That's a wide open shot for Tiana. You got to take it. Yep. And not get frustrated and keep shooting them. Wide open threes when you're a decent three-point shooter is something that you can live upon. We'll see if the Jaguars' on-ball defense picks up a little bit as Raring lets Hunt go by her right there. And then Keekley gets by Anderson, too. It's just Jaguars are a little slow here on the defensive end, and Kimball can just pick whatever shot they want to take right now the way it's looking. They're trying to get down to Hilbert. Brooklyn Fisher pushing her out. That's good defense down there, fighting for position. Tiana Schwinghammer lets, I believe that's Leiter go by, and the Jaguars are lucky to have an open layup pass. Kaylee Fisher now going in. She lays it off with the right hand, and that's good. Good defense there from Ava Molitor, not following there and doing exactly what she could do to try blocking that.
Yeah, Jaguars getting a transition bucket there, not letting that Kimball defense set up.
And now they're going to get a foul call on Brooklyn Fisher battling with Hilbert, and that's going to send her to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. We'll see if we can get a score update from Bruton here as Hilbert hits that first one.
Gets the second one to go, and she's up to 14 points of the 24 points from the Cubs. Erin with a quick shot there, can't get that one to go, but Fisher gets the miss and attacks and then ends up just mishandling it.
Keekley with the deep three, wow. Her first three of the night pushes the lead back up to 7 for the Cubs. Now we'll see if the Jaguars can answer here. Shelby Anderson with the runners, that's good. Her second bucket of the night. That's gonna stay here with the Cubs as Harley Raring is getting up on that pressure and tipping the ball away from Madeline Hunt. Just clearing the space for Hilbert there. Had an angle at that as Tiana Schwinghammer wasn't coming over for that help side defense.
Fisher definitely.
And that's gonna be a tight guard 5-second call there. Good job on the Jaguar defensive end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good defensive stop there.
Definitely needed here, and see if they can get a bucket here in the last minute and make this lead a little less going into the second half.
Brooklyn Fisher will shoot the corner three. That one's way long. Madeline Hunt with the rebound. As she goes all the way down, Harley Raring tips it away. Shelby Anderson then gets fouled. Shelby hits the ground hard. That's going to go on Madeline Hunt, the senior. That's going to be her second foul. So it looks like she hurt her arm in some way here. Hand, arm, or wrist, or all of the above.
Just everything. That was a hard fall.
So Ella Halverson will come in to shoot the free throws. The 1-and-1 free throws, as that's the 8th team foul there. As she gets that one to go in. And 2 for 2 is Halverson at the line. 42 seconds to go. Jaguars now trailed by 3. And the clock isn't going. And now it goes again. God bless you.
Thank you.
Trying to get it down to low to Hilbert. The help side defense has got to stay there for the Jaguars. Good job of Ella Halverson pushing out Hilbert to the elbow there. There's a 3 by Keekley. Good again.
She's got a nice looking shot.
Yes, it's a quick release and it's a good shot. And now back up to 6 with 10 seconds to go here. We'll see what they're going to do here, and Jaguars have got to go. Harley Raring now going in the short corner, tries to put it up, and that's how the first half is going to end. The Jaguars trailing at the half against the Kimball Cubs. Halftime score 30-24. We'll be back after this halftime for second half action. And we're back here for second half action between the Kimball Cubs and the Belgrade Brittenell Rosa Jaguar girls basketball team. Kimball leading at 30-24 at the half. Kristen Hilbert with 14 leading all scorers. Keekley and, Mortensen and Keekley, yes, each with 8. And that's the scoring for the Cubs as Hilbert misses a short corner shot there. Bad errant
nice
pass.
steal there. And a nice pass.
And swatted there, and then that's Allie Dingman's third foul.
Yeah, not a great way to start the half for her.
So that will be her third, and that'll send Ava Molitor to the line to shoot 2. A miss at the line on the first one. And a swish on the second one from Molitor. Harley Raring with Keekley all over her, and then the tip pass there. And the Cubs are coming out firing.
Yeah, nice job running down the court, not letting Schwinghammer catch up to you.
Harley Raring for 3, that's way off. No Jaguars even around for the offensive rebound. Up the court, that's a 3, that one's no good, and they're gonna get a foul on Shelby Anderson on the 3-pointer.
Yeah, not a great follow there, and just not a good start for the Jaguars.
No. Ellie Keekley sinks that one. She's a junior, pushes her up to 11 points. 2 more attempts at the free throw line. And 3 for 3.
See if the Jaguars can get something going offensively, as they I think just had that one shot so far.
Yeah. Lead is up to 12 after just 6 at the half. Shelby Anderson, corner 3, no good. Tiana Schwinghammer gets the offensive rebound, backing down, goes up, and that's in.
I don't think she was expecting Hilbert to be right there. Ended up with the hand right in the face, but still gets it to go.
Hilbert goes into Dingman, short corner shot, no good again. No boxing out by the Jaguars again, as that's Molitor down low, and that's going to be and 1.
Allie Allison's 4. She put that hand down right at the end. If she would have stayed straight up, I think they would have left it.
So that's going to be her 4th, and after not seeing her at all in the first half after those 2 quick fouls, I don't know if we're going to see much of her until the very end, if at all. Yeah, depending on how this game goes. The Jaguars really got to stop the bleeding as Hilbert sinks that one, and it's a 13-point lead. Harley Raring goes all the way in and finishes with a little bit of contact and battles through it. Good drive there. She's got 8. We'll see if Tiana Schwinghammer can get in the mix a little bit too. She's got the ability to take over games. We've seen that as the season has gone on here.
Nice handoff and a nice pass.
And that's going to be a travel there. Switched her pivot foot 2 times there, and
that doesn't work.
No. Shelby Anderson gets blocked by Hilbert. Update from Bruton. The BBE Jaguars are leading the Kimball Cubs 51-28 with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second half there. We'll see if we can get a couple more updates as our game is
way behind.
Way behind there, yes. We'll see if the Jaguars set some screens on the top. I mean, they've definitely had some trouble getting open up top. We'll see if setting some screens and
moving the ball faster or more.
making people move, get through screens is definitely, these guards are jumping passes up top. Get it down low to Ella Halverson. She puts it up. That's no good. Hilbert with the rebound.
Hilbert does a really nice job securing the rebounds when she gets them.
And that one just forced up way off the mark there on Keekley, and then
a nice job making Fisher pick up the ball.
Shelby Anderson for three, puts that in. Good to see her back on the court after the little tough
hard fall
there, yeah. There's a three from Mortensen on the wing, way off again. But maybe she's just got to miss 3 of them before she starts lighting it up. That's what she did in that first half.
Out.
Yes. (39-31), 14 minutes to go here in the second half. Each of these teams trying to clinch at least a share of the conference champions. Harley Raring flares it up with one arm and puts it in. She's got 10. That's tops on the Jaguars. Now we got to see if the defense can pick up a little bit for the Jaguars to
Has a
get
nice
a couple
lob
steals.
pass there.
And that's that's perfect defense there from Kaylee Fisher. She goes into her, the arm is going to come down a little bit, and there's that transition game. And we're going to get a timeout as the Jaguars battling back and cut this now to a 4-point game. They now trail 39-35, 13:42 left to go in the second half. Back here at the Belgrade Bruton Rosa High School Gymnasium. Kimball leading the Jaguars 39-35 after the halftime score being 30-24. It's been a pretty fast-paced second half, and that's exactly the way the first half started for these two teams. Mortensen picks it up and gets it over to Keekley. Now down to Hilbert. She's going at Halverson, takes the short jumper there as she goes around. Kaylee Fisher doing a good job of just staying straight up, and now they're going to get a push on Harley Raring on the backside. Oh, they're going to get Kaylee Fisher. She was, I don't push, and he showed with 2 hands. I
didn't see a push, but I don't know. I guess
anything,
I can't see down there.
Yep. So it's going to be 4 team fouls against the Jaguars and 0 against the Cubs here early. Kaylee Fisher again gets
nice
a block there, yep.
I was getting worried that if she would have got that up, I was expecting to follow.
Yep, and that's her second foul, so she's got to be smart. She's got to be playing in the post for the Jaguars if they're going to have a chance. As Hunt goes all the way through, leaves it off there. That's an easy layup.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like she could have taken that one herself, but decided to give up the extra pass.
Yeah, I mean, it was a perfect pass there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. She's got a Schwinghammer pass or pass fakes all the defenders away, and then Shelby Anderson. These Jaguars just gotta, the way the Cubs are playing defense, they're doing a really good job of getting the pressure on, but they are leaving their feet a lot. If the Jaguars just give a pass fake every once in a while, it's going to open up a lot, and that's exactly what Tiana Schwinghammer did at the top of the key. She gave a couple of pass fakes, and she was wide open.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see if the Jaguars can flip into this a little bit. Now they're going to apply more pressure at the top is what this defense looks like they're going to be doing. And there's going to be a kick ball, yeah. I'm surprised that didn't get called right away. The pass definitely wasn't a roll. Yeah.
No.
So the Jaguars will have it at the behind their hoop here. Gianna Schwinghammer sets up for three. That looked good. That's in. That's money. 14 points now for Schwinghammer, and we'll see if she can stay hot here.
Yeah, when she gets going, it's pretty good for her.
And she's got the ability to score inside and out.
Yeah.
She definitely is not a one-dimensional player. Keekley getting it down to Hilbert. Halverson on her, turns and shoots and gets the friendly roll there as the momentum pushes it in.
She's up to 19 points on the night and just having a great night.
Gianna Schwinghammer going right at the middle of the hoop, or the court there. Now goes down low. Hannah Yeager swings it over.
Nobody's on the other side there to reverse it to. Shelby was looking, but nothing is there.
Gianna Schwinghammer, and that's going to go to the Cubs here. They do get it in. That's the Jaguars game. Anna Yeager falls on the floor trying to get a tie up there. Hunt, that's a way off on the three-point attempt there. Mortensen gets blocked from behind by Schwinghammer, and then two Cubs get it tangled up.
Nice job with Schwinghammer there, being aggressive.
That's going to be a 3 seconds in the lane violation, and Hilbert is upset there.
I mean, with all that motion, you kind of forget what's actually happening.
Yep. I mean, she was trying to get the ball there. She had some good post-ups, and that's going to be a foul every day. Just the two hands coming down, and that's just an easy call for the official there. I think she was trying to go back up, but Shelby Anderson just turned into her, and that's a quick whistle. That's going to be Ellie Keekley's second foul, and just the first of the half. Anna Yeager now in the corner. Brooklyn Fisher for three. That's up and good.
Yeah, I feel like the Jaguars really didn't have that many threes in the first half.
They took a lot of them.
They took a lot, but they did not make a lot.
Yeah.
So it's good to see those going. That will definitely help us out, especially with the zone. A lot of threes are left wide open.
Trying to get down to Hilbert. Brooklyn Fisher's there on the backside. Madeline Hunt now sets up for three. That's no good. Tiana Schwinghammer for the rebound. And the Jaguars have a chance of potentially tying the game here.
Yeah, that was great. Great help side defense there by Fisher. Did not let her turn.
Tiana Schwinghammer, little runner there at the free throw line is good, and we're all tied up.
Like you said, she can shoot from anywhere, so when she gets hot, it's pretty deadly.
It's crazy because probably her best shot is the mid-range game, and it's not a shot that exactly. So the Jaguars tying it up, and Kimball wants another timeout here. Under 10 minutes to go. We're tied up at 43. We'll be back after this. We're back here after the timeout. Update from Bruton. Jaguars now lead it 57-31 with 5:41 left to go in the game over there. So the Jaguars with a commanding 26-point lead. While this one's not that exactly.
No.
It's all knotted up here, and it's going to be a good one if both teams. There's Tiana Schwinghammer getting the steal. Now Brooklyn Fisher thought about three, decides to swing it back out. Shelby Anderson now goes to the short corner with the runner.
Kind of got a weird angle on that runner and just.
Yeah, and Hunt goes into Brooklyn Fisher, looks for a foul, gets it out to Keekly for three, and that's good.
That must be her 1000th point. I'm gonna take a
Keep
wild
playing.
guess.
Pass it in. Pass it in. The Jaguars got to pass it in. And now I don't know
think
what
there was
they're
a
doing.
timeout maybe called by Kimball. I'm gonna go with
I don't know what's.
I don't know.
So maybe they have it both going on. I'm not sure.
But congrats to her.
Yeah,
that's a huge accomplishment.
Yes. Yeah, congratulations. She's a junior guard.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that's.
there's gonna be a lot more points scored by her. I can
Oh, yeah.
imagine. She's up to 16 points that night as well.
And now after that, we're back. I mean, it's 3-point game here, and
It's gonna, I imagine, keep going back and forth.
Jaguars just got to keep playing smart here, and we'll see if Kimball can build off that momentum. That's a huge momentum. Shelby Anderson goes all the way through, and then we're going to push.
I don't even know what.
I think, is it just a really delayed call? That's going to go on number 11, Olivia
That'll be
Mortensen.
her fourth then. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, after sitting that long in the first half there, she's kind of been out of the groove, so she hasn't really done anything here. She'll take a seat.
So was that on the drive, or was that after the
I think it was
shot?
a box
or?
out, but I don't really know. I don't know how you could call that either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really not sure.
We
It could have been late. I don't
yeah,
know.
we didn't really see a foul there, but.
But, I mean, she didn't really fight it either, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't. But
Harley Raring's got it. Shelby Anderson now for three. That's good.
yeah, like you said earlier, she had that great game against Kimball shooting, and see if she gets that going again. She's up to 10 points on the night.
Hilbert now, we'll see if she can get it in. If she misses that layup on the left-hand side, Harley Raring back in for the Jaguars. As well as Allison Leiter checking back in for the Cubs. Tiana Schwinghammer thought about three, they decided to dribble it up, and they'll reset at the top. Harley Raring thought about three as well. The Jaguars really threatening. There's Brooklyn Fisher. That one's long. Tiana Schwinger flies in, almost tied it up, and Leiter rips it away. Good rebound there.
Yeah, she had two BBE girls right next to her, but she got the board. Looking for that post down low, but I don't know that that would have been a good decision not to pass it there.
Hunt with the forced shot there, looking for contact, didn't come, and that's going to be a foul there on the reach. I think it's going to be on Brooklyn Fisher. Yep, she reached in there. That's going to be her second, team's fifth. And that'll send Leiter to the line. Leiter's a sophomore. And puts that one in. And the rebound goes to Raring, looking to push it up, and then runs into the defense here. And the coach from the sideline makes that call, and she definitely was out of bounds, but he didn't blow the whistle until she kind of looked down and said, yeah, she's out of bounds. So a turnover there on just some mishandling. That's exactly the turnovers you cannot afford to make. Hilbert gets it out, almost stolen by Raring. Now back down to Hilbert.
Back to her.
And again,
the crowd is all yelling. To be close.
Yeah. When you're getting passed in and entry passed out, those don't count as resets. Shot attempts do count as resets, as everyone's going to be looking for the being in there, but getting it passed in and passed out do not count. Hunt now gets
I was going to say, it looked like her hand definitely got touched there.
So that's going to go on Raring. That's her first foul to go along with her 10 points. And 0 for 2, and that almost was a foul there on Hilbert.
Oh, a nice steal. I mean, there was quite a bit of contact, and we're going to get a foul down on this end. But, I mean, a good risky risk, and I mean, it worked out for her.
And that's good. Annie Yeager checks in for Harley Raring. And that's good. That pass is picked off there. Christina Anderson is very frustrated with her team. They got to figure out how to work against these guards. Almost a moving screen there. Shelby Anderson
Nice job there.
gets it away for a second. Now tip going. Tiana Schwinger falls away with it. And that's a transition game that the Jaguars love, and she puts that in, and we're going to get a timeout called by Christina Anderson as now Tiana Schwinger moves up to 18 points, and it's a 1-point game here with 6:25 left to go. We'll be back after this. And we're back. It's a 1-point game now. Jaguars trail the Cubs. Hunt goes all the way down. She's a very good ball handler, very strong, and double screen up top. Trying to get it down low to Hilbert, just trying to isolate her and pull the help side defense away. Keekley then goes to the middle, gets it poked away, finally goes to Hilbert. She turns, can't get it to go, and the offensive rebound goes to the Cubs. Keekley now for 3, and she is hot.
She's got a really nice shot.
Yeah, she's got 21, leading all scorers here.
And yeah, I guess I don't know how many threes she has, but she has a couple for sure.
Yeah. And we have a final from Bruton. The Jaguars take down the Cubs 61-39.
Schwinghammer with a nice move there.
Yeah, that's a good move for Schwinghammer, and she's got 20. Jaguars need her to stay hot, and they really need someone else to step up here too and be that scoring threat and just pick it up on the defensive end. Getting it to Hilbert down low. Good defense there from Halverson, and the rebound goes to Tiana Schwinghammer. Anderson swinging it over, now gets it into Halverson, working on Hilbert, makes a good post move, and that's going to be a foul. Yep. Ava Molitor on the help side defense. Ella Halverson put the move on Hilbert down there and made her move and got to the bucket there. That's going to be just her first foul, and Halverson will go to the line to shoot 2. That one came off the hand, you could just tell, weird, and now Olivia Mortensen checks back into the game with just under 5 minutes to go. She's got 4 fouls, so we'll see how the Jaguars react to that. As Halverson goes 1 for 2, and Hunt looked like she was pretty close to that end line, and she goes all the way in. Keekley for 3 again. That quick shot, that one's no good. Falls in the hands of Mortensen. Up top to Hunt. Then Keekley takes another
wide
3.
Open shot again. Lucky. Lucky that she missed those two, both pretty wide open.
The lead pass up to Jaeger. She looks
nice
fine,
pass.
Shelby Anderson. Wow, nice pass there.
Jaguars finally take the lead back. I think that's the first time since the first half.
Oh yeah, well before the first half. They were trailing more. And she was out of bounds, but flips it up and falls in the hand still. Keekley got to get it across, and she does. I don't know, Hunt almost stepped out of bounds when she threw that, but Kimball lucky enough to keep possession, and good
nice
backdoor
pass.
cut. That's the thing, Hilbert can pass it too.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need. You're drawing all the attention, you get that in the high post, and that's a good pass there. Looks like they're in a straight man-to-man now. Now we'll see if the Jaguars can get some little isolation ball going.
Yeah, and just see how Kimball does playing man since they haven't at all.
Gianna Schwinghammer, deep three. Oh, that one rattled in and out. Then Ella Halverson grabs the rebound. She got hacked there, no call. Hilbert grabs the rebound and clears for the Cubs. So now we'll see. I mean, the Cubs are definitely saving their. That's Shelby Anderson with the. That's going to be a foul, and that's going to go on. That's going to go on Molitor. That's going to be her second foul. It's going to just be the fourth team foul. The Jaguars have 7 team fouls, so the Kimball Cubs are in the bonus. And Kimball will call a timeout here on the dead ball. They're up by 1. They lead the Jaguars 54-53 with 3:21 left to go in the game. Here, coming out of the timeout, the Kimball Cubs showed man-to-man pressure, and the Jaguars were able to run their offense. We'll see if they stay in it or elect to go back in the zone. Looks like they'll stay in this man-to-man here. Anna Yeager flips it up. So they do fall back into this zone just to kind of tip the Jaguars off a little bit. Gets it down to Ella Halverson. She's looking for somewhere to go. She gets it poked away. Yeah, good defense by Keekley. Skip pass goes to Yeager. Good job of Tiana Stringer moving to that pass. It was tipped. It was a little duck flying is what they like to call it. Trying to get it down, and that's going to be just a bullet pass that was unneeded.
Yeah.
Standing 10 feet away, you don't need to throw it as hard as she did down low, especially on an entry pass. So Jaguars trail by 1 as they come up empty coming out of that timeout. It really didn't look like they had much planned.
Yeah, maybe they're expecting the man to come back.
Yeah. Hunt. Looks like the Cubs are completely fine with a little stalling here. You know, you got the 1 point lead. The Jaguars really got to just play good defense. Hilbert's got it going against Halverson. Kicks it out to Keekley, and Hunt will reset up top. And the ball's on the ground. No one goes down to get it.
A nice job, just kind of sticking with it there. Had it fumbled out of her hands and just kept going and ended up with an easy bucket.
Yeah, just kind of stringing where you just didn't step. You have to stay in between your man and the basket. Yeah. That's basketball 101. They teach you that right away, but she kind of just lost where she was.
A nice pass there.
That's going to be a block, yep. Just not moving, just not set.
Not set.
Just not set.
I mean, right idea, just, like you said, just not set.
Yep.
You can't argue that.
That's going to be number 3 now. Yeah, it's tough because you want those calls to go your way, especially in a game like this and a time like this, but Tiana Schwinghammer, that mid-range jumper, don't get it to go. Hilbert now, and now the Jaguars have to rush it back because Hunt likes to move, and Mortenson's wide open for 3. And now she sinks.
And that would be her first bucket this second half.
Couldn't come at a better time for the Cubs, trying to clinch their share of the conference title. Brooklyn Fisher sets up for 3, no good. Tiana Schwinger was didn't pick up a foul.
Yeah,
but
lucky there.
yeah, Hunt now going up on the sideline. Now they're going to get a foul there. Hunt just doing a good job of pushing herself into the defender there, but that's the problem with that. I mean, you're right in the sideline, and Brooklyn Fisher had it set up nicely, but 99 times out of 100, it's going to go. It's going to go the offensive balls. That's going to go to the offense. That's going to be Brooklyn's 3rd foul, team's 8th. So Madeline Hunt, the senior, will shoot the 1-and-1. And she puts that in. She'll have another shot here. And 1 for 2. Tiana Schwinger grabs the rebound, and the Jaguars got to go. Down 7, a minute left here. They got to score here. Ella Halverson sets a screen there.
Yeah, they got to go a little bit faster than what they're showing here.
Harley Rearing dribbles it off her foot, now trapped, and the Cubs got it, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Cubs. Up 7 with the ball, under a minute to go, and we'll see what the Jaguars have coming out of the timeout, but we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back after this. So coming out of the timeout, down 7 without the ball. You got to watch for a deep ball here, obviously. Someone's going to stunt, but Hunt's going to come get the ball at some point. And as she does right away, Jaguars got to be full court press. They put Bree T-Schaefer in on Hunt. And Hunt's going to launch it up. That's that ball that you need to steal if you're the Jaguars. And now they finally call the foul. Tiana Schwinghammer sitting there.
She was like rotating hands there. And
yeah.
only 1-2. That's a foul.
Yeah.
She got like 4 in there.
Yeah. That's just her second foul. Kaylee Fisher and Harley Rearing ready to set to check in now for the offensive possessions. They want them in. So Brooklyn Fisher and Bree T-Schaefer will check out. And we're still in the 1-and-1 as it's just the 9th foul. And she puts that in. Olivia Mortensen hasn't seen much time in this second half, but the time she has came in, she's hit a big 3 to get her team momentum, and now has the time to hit some clutch free throws. And she goes 2 for 2, and it's a 9-point game now to 48 seconds to go.
Tried to, almost did not work there, but Jaguars trying to get a basket here as we're just not a good look anywhere as Harley gets that shot up.
That's off the mark. Hilbert with the rebound, and now we're going to get a foul. That's usually a
jump
ball, but the ref wanted a quick whistle, and That'll send Hilbert to the line. She's got 19 points. She has been pretty quiet in this second half, but
Yeah, once the Jaguars started doubling, she did good. Still did a good job. She had some nice passes.
and 2 for 2.
And Fisher was not ready for that pass to come back to her, but does a good job getting down to the basket and a nice shot up and gets that one to go.
And a timeout called by the Jaguars. 9-point game, 24 seconds to go. We'll be back after this. (64-55), 24 seconds left on the clock. So they've shown, we'll see if they're going to do the same action or if someone's going to go deep. Mortensen did go deep, but they weren't looking for that deep pass. There's a steal for a second.
Yeah.
Ball on the floor. We're going to get a time. Oh, whoa, no.
I don't even think a Jaguar grabbed the ball, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know if. Oh,
I don't-
okay. Well, we're going to get a timeout called by Kimball here. 19 seconds to go. Back after this.
Jaguars gonna need a quick steal here.
Yep, there's a eventual steal, and the ref from the far side calls a foul on Bree T-Schaefer, the ref in front. Couldn't
was
see the
gonna-
push and was just
yeah.
going to let it ride, but we'll get a foul. It's going to be double bonus. It's going to be Bree's second foul, and Madeline Hunt will go to the line. That one clanks off the back of the rim. 3 Cubs in double figures tonight. 23 points leading the way. Keekley, who also scored her 1,000 point tonight. 0 for 2 is Hunt. Jaguars got to push if they want to have a chance at this. Gianna sets up for a 3, decides not to take it. Bree T-Schaefer will take it in the corner. That one's long, and 10 seconds left. Jaguars will trap in the corner, no fouls. And Mortensen will pass it to Hunt, and that's how the game will end. And the Cubs clinch their share of their
For sure,
conference.
yeah. For sure get confidence, but yeah, it depends on Holding Ford and Royalton game tomorrow.
Yep, so
Congrats to them.
yeah, it's a hard-fought game, and they avenged the loss, right? Did BBE beat them, or did BBE lose to them
BBE
in
lost
Kimball?
them last
Okay,
time, too.
so they complete the season sweep of the Jaguars, and that's how tonight will end.
That's
but
how the regular season will end.
yeah,
The
so
playoffs from for now. The
Yep.
rest of the way out.
Yeah, so that's going to be it for us here at the Belgrade Bruno Rose Elementary or High School gym. Said that one too many times. And just looking forward, starting off tomorrow is going to be at 10 o'clock section individual wrestling at Minnewaska. The BBE wrestlers ranked number 2 in state. They will have their chance. They've already punched their ticket in the team section. Now they got a chance to do it as the individual. So wrestling starts at 10. There is a live stream, but let me tell you, it's a fun place to be. If you don't got any plans on Saturday, now you do. Go cheer on the Jaguars and watch some good wrestling. But we will see you on our hopeful next broadcast. We don't know with playoffs if
When
we're
it
going to
will
be able to do it,
yeah,
and
or
if
what.
anything. So thank you guys for joining us, and have a great night.